Okay guys, so we are going to start with this video, and I am going in with a new palette. By the way, this is going to be a chit chat video. I don't think I've ever done anything like this. So yeah, let's get started. So over the week, I don't know, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, Juvias, no, Hot Look or Hood Look had a sale on the Juvias play stuff, and I was able to get my hands on the what is this? The Nubian 2 by Juvias palette. I also got my hands on the Masquerade one, and these are what the colors look like. They're so beautiful and pigmented and so buttery. So I decided that I wanted to do a look with this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start. The first thing that I'm going to be using is, like always, my Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I'm going to be putting this all over our lids and also my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows because they get really oily. And since I don't use like the brow pomade from Anastasia, I use a pencil. I don't want none of the stuff that I put up there to go sliding off because my eyebrows get oily. So if I do this, this will prep them. It's sort of like it's prepping them like they would like your eyelid. So like anything that I put up here doesn't go away running. Yeah, so right now I am on vacation from my job. And yeah, so today is day 1 of vacation. And the kids are in school. My boyfriend is not here, so I have a nice quiet house to finally film a chit chat video for you guys. So that's what we're gonna do. So once I have my eyes and my brows primed, the next thing that I'm going to go in with will be, I feel like I need another color from another palette just to make my transition color. So I'm going to go in first with the Lorac Pro, and I am going to go in with this shade here called Taupe, which is pretty much the only shade that I'm pretty close to hitting pan on. So we're going to take that on a fluffy brush, and the brush that I'm going to be using is going to be my Sigma E40 tapered brush. And I'm going to use that to put this taupe color all over my crease, because this will be our transition color. And we're just going to go ahead and go right in nice and softly. If you guys hear any kind of crazy sounds, I am right next to my window that is pointing towards the street. And yeah. Usually my street is pretty quiet during the day. I mean, when all of the kids are at school, that's when it's pretty quiet. So we're gonna do the same thing on both eyes. And then once we have that in there, then we're gonna go in with the Juvias Place palette. Okay, so now that we have that blended on both eyes, I'm gonna go in with this shade called Madagascar, which is this brown down here. I'm only taking a tiny little bit of product on my brush because these shadows are very pigmented. So I am putting that right above that taupe color from the Lorac Pro palette. I am putting that right above that. Just a tiny bit lower, like closer to the crease. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to blend this out. Okay, so now that we have that blended right here on our crease area, I am going to go in with the color, let's see here, First, I'm gonna put down this color right here, which is Ya. Ya! And I'm gonna put this all over my lid. So we're gonna go in with Ya. These colors are so buttery. I am so impressed with the butteriness of the color. Do you guys see how pigmented that color is? That's like amazeballs. And I only dipped my brush once, and I am still distributing that color all over the lid. This color is just beautiful. So we're gonna add a little more. And this is just dry. Imagine if this color was wet. Like, imagine if I wetted my brush. This is a beautiful, 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 beautiful color. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. And then we're gonna decide what we wanna do after. So let's just go ahead and put this on the lid. And you know, with shadows like this, you would expect a lot of fallout. There is some fallout, but not to the point where your whole bottom area here is just drowned with color. But most of the color is on the lid and not on my under eye area here. Okay, so now that we have that here on our lids, I'm gonna go in with the color Jezebel, which is this, it's sort of like a purpley wine color. And I'm gonna take this on this is a Coastal Scents 250 brush, and this is going to go on our crease. So let's go ahead and concentrate that here on the crease. Oh, this color is a little bit more purple than what I thought. Now, if it's hard for you guys to find your crease, oh, I'm not really liking this. You could just open your eyes, look straight, and just blend. That way you know when your eye is opened, relaxed, you know it's gonna be showing through on your crease. Because if you have really hooded eyes and you are doing your shadow like this the whole time, you know, yes, you're placing your shadow where it should be, but then when you open your eye, all of that is gonna go away because, you know. So the best thing to do is just look straight, relaxed, tilt your head back a little bit, and then just blend so you know where the colors are landing once you have your eye opened and relaxed. So light feathery strokes are better than one hard stroke, if you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. So I'm just going to continue to blend. I will probably speed you guys up through this process because blending takes forever. Okay, so here I am still blending with that clean brush, and then I just go back and forth between the other brushes so that I can blend the edges out. I decided to talk during this part because I had just fast forwarded the whole thing, and being silent is kind of weird. So this look took a lot of blending to accomplish because those colors are pretty dark. Here I added a little bit of the brown colors right up there because I felt like I needed to extend that a little more. I didn't want it to be cut up. So here I go back and forth between a clean brush and the brush that I used to put down that pink. And then in the blending process, I just added a little bit of more yas on my eyelids.
because the color does fade away once you're blending. So here on the other eye, I go in with the Jezebel right on my crease, and then I blend upwards. And this process, like I said before, it takes a lot of time because you do have to blend a lot here for this process. So I go back and forth between the Jezebel, a clean brush, and the fluffy brush with a little bit of the Madagascar shadow, just to blend out the edges so nothing seems like I have harsh lines at the end of each blending color. So I just keep on adding more color where until I get to the intensity that I want. And that's pretty much everything that I do here. So just some blending. Like I said before, these shadows are really, really pigmented, and all you need is just a tiny bit of color to get the right intensity. Here, I just keep blending all over that. Now I'm going in with the color Kenya, which is that dark brown, and I am using that in the outer corner of the eye and also right at the crease between the color Yas and the color Jezebel. So I'm just adding that dark brown there to add intensity and smokiness onto the eye, and I am adding this color a little bit at a time because, like I said, they are very, very pigmented. And then once I had everything blended out to the intensity that I wanted, I went ahead and added some more Jezebel just to reinforce that color on the look. Like you guys see here, I went in again with another clean brush just to blend the edges out so that I don't have any harsh lines. I go back again with the fluffy brush just to blend that up there, but I'm doing this the same thing on the other eye, starting with the outer corner and then just adding into the crease. And I just add a little bit at a time and blend upwards, not too high up, but right at the crease and just a tiny bit above that. Just making sure that both my eyes look even, and just using that clean brush once again to blend the edges of all of those colors that we have on there. This look took a lot of blending. Here I added a little bit more of the Madagascar brown onto the look because I felt like it needed just a little bit more brown towards the edges at the top. And then I'm adding more yas to the look because when I put in that Kenya color, it kind of took some of it off. And then I just go in with that blending brush with no additional product and blend between the Kenya and the color Yas that's on my lid. Then after this, I go in the Lorac Pro palette with the color Cream, and I use that as my brow bone color. And sometimes when we blend, we take it a little bit too high up. So if you just use a light color and you put it right above that, it'll clean up some of that brown color that I had that I took too high up. It just blended it to perfection here on this look.
Okay, so after it took me a whole eternity to blend all of this out, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Tartiest clay paint liner in black. And I am going to be using my Sigma E11 eyeliner brush, and it's just this tiny little brush here to do a liner.
Okay, so here I am gonna go in with the liner. I really, really love this liner because it is perfect to do the perfect wings. It is creamy enough to just go straight through. It's not too watery and it's not so creamy that it is very hard for me to use it, and it doesn't dry up that fast. And it stays on my eyelids forever. It's pretty good with the waterproof because my eyes do water a lot, and this liner is just perfect. I could use it on the top of my eyelids for liner. I can use it on my waterline. It doesn't affect my eyes. It doesn't hurt, and it stays put all day long. And a little bit goes a long way, and is very, very opaque and really, really, really matte, which is why I love this liner. And this brush is just perfect because it's thin enough and stiff enough to get me the right line without me having to mess too much with the whole liner.
Okay, guys, so now that we are sort of kind of done with the eyes, the next thing that we're gonna go in is going to be the Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer, and I am just going to put this in my problem areas, and that was probably way too much. So we're just going to blend this in right here. Now I really like this primer because it's not silicone based, and it really does a great job at not covering my pores completely, but giving me a smooth uh what is it called, base to put my foundation on. Okay, so now that we have this blended in, the next thing that I'm gonna go in is going to be my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation in the color 238 Rich Tan. Now this is a MAC pump. It doesn't really fit it too well, but we make it work. So I'm gonna take that on my hand. We're gonna put this, we're gonna dab this all over our face. And then we are gonna go in with a damp beauty blender, and we're just gonna blend this all over her face. Now, I had this foundation for a little bit of time, and I have not used a foundation in, I would say, maybe 2 years, because before I was using my Garnier BB cream, which I still love to this day. But there are some days that you may want something that has a little bit more coverage than the BB cream. And the next thing that I'm going to use is this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. And this is in number 60 Brightener Illuminator. And I am just going to put that right here where I have this little bit of dark circles there. I don't put too much, I just put enough, and I'm just gonna take my little mini beauty blender just to blend that out. I feel like I should just use a regular size beauty blender for this because my nails are way too long to try and blend this. I have to pay attention to the time because I have to get my kids from school. Yeah, so I feel like most of it is going on my nails, but we're gonna keep trying. Should I go to pick up my kids in school in full glam? I'm talking like full on glam. Lashes, lipstick, blush, contour, all that jazz. Yeah, let's do that. We are going to take the Instant Age Rewind Dark Erase Circles in the color 30 medium. And we're going to put that here. We're gonna make a little triangle shape. We're gonna extend this out a little bit. And for this, I'm gonna use the bigger beauty blender because this takes too long and my nails are way too long for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and blend all of this out. To blend this with this, I just used the other side of the beauty blender with where the foundation was. And I marry the two together right at that edge where everything comes together. And I just blend that. And now it's time to set our under eye area. So for that, I will use the tiny little beauty blender. I'm just trying to get rid of those creases that I have under there. Now I've been using the First Day Beauty, what do you call that? Eye creams, and they are really, really good. I just need to remember to use them at night. I'm not really good at remembering stuff like that. And then the next morning I wake up and I go, shit, I forgot to use my night cream. Okay, so now that we have all of those creases all smoothed out, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Studio Fix. Being that I'm not gonna take any photography, any flash photography, I can go ahead and go in with this powder. But if I was going to take any flash photography, I would use my RCMA No Color powder, because this powder here has a lot of flashback, and you're gonna look like a ghost under your eyes. So I'm just doing a light dusting of this on those areas. Now I like this powder because it has a blurring effect, and I really like that for under my eye area, because under my eye area really sucks with all my little wrinkles and little fine lines. And I feel like this powder is perfect at helping me with that. So now that that is on there, I'm just going to take a regular blending brush like this one, and I'm just going to dust all of that powder off. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my powder, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the color 220 Natural Beige. If I use a powder that is similar to the color of foundation, then I look super tanned and it looks ridiculous. And I'm going to take this on my Morphe M140, which is a big fluffy powder brush, and I'm just going to put this all over my face just to set my foundation and make sure that it doesn't really go anywhere and it stays in place. Now, I'm not sure where you guys are, whoever is watching, but I am in New York. And between tonight and tomorrow, we are expected to have a blizzard. So, yeah. Leave in the comment section down below where are you guys watching from. And leave the current temperature of when you're watching this video, so that I know if you guys are in a nice warm weather, which I love, and it's my favorite time of year when it's nice and warm, because I'm not really into winter. I don't like winter. I like the nice warm weather. That's what I like. Okay, so now that we did this, the next thing that I always like to do is spray my face with a little bit of setting powder, just because I put a lot of powders on my face and I don't want to add more powders on top and look super cakey. So the spray that I'm going to use right now is going to be the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And I'm just going to do a quick little spritz. Now a setting spray helps all of those powders that are sitting on the top layer of your face. It helps the powders blend and melt into your face so it doesn't look cakey face. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in and bronze our face. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and use my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the color Sunny, and that looks like this. I have hit Major Pan on this, but I really like this bronzer because it is matte and it doesn't make it's not muddy at all. So I just love that. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on our cheeks. And I just start with a little bit and then I go ahead and I build it up as I go. So, and this is just a beautiful matte bronzer. It's not too orangey, it's not too gray. I think it's just perfect. I honestly, really guys, I just need a haircut. I hate that my hair is this long. There is no story behind me cutting my hair other than the fact that when I first cut it this short, I was pregnant with my second kid, and I honestly knew that I wasn't going to have enough time in one day to brush my hair and pay attention to the kids. So I had already started cutting my hair short. Not short. I had like a pixie cut, or maybe like I had it shorter here, longer here. I had something going on. And then one day I just went inside a hair salon and I told the lady, I want you to cut it all off and do it even. So then I was at a stage where, sorry guys, I'm just looking for my contouring powder. So I was at a stage where I had it like, it was short back here and then it was long up here. I would, I'm gonna put some screenshots of what my hair looked like before. I think maybe in the beginning when I first started doing YouTube, I probably had my hair a little longer up here. I don't remember, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of screenshots of what my hair looked like before. And then I was dyeing my hair myself and I was doing all of that myself. And then one day I was also going to a barbershop and getting my hair cut from a barber and all that. And one day I just hated the way my hair looked and I just hated it. So I decided to just take the clippers and finally cut everything else that I had on the top off. And I haven't looked back and I don't think I'll ever will. I have tried to, since I have really strong eyes right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do like a light blush, and I'm gonna use the Tarte Captivating Blush. And this is like a nice peachy tone blush since our eyes are really, really smoky. I'm just gonna do something light on our cheeks. So like I was saying, I took the clippers and I just went ahead and chopped it all off. and I don't think I will ever look back again. I really, really, really love the way my hair looks like this. Um, I honestly feel like um, the length of your hair should not define your beauty, because to me, hair doesn't mean beautiful. Um, Beautiful is the way you are, your personality, the way you feel. And honestly, a woman should not feel pretty because her hair is long or because her hair is beautiful and is flowy. To me, beauty is not defined by hair, and this is why I refuse to let it grow. I have tried to let it grow. It was not working out for me. I was in that stupid in between stage where your hair looks like pure crap, and I was not having that. So I tried to grow it out for a couple of months. I believe maybe it was like 2, 3 months, and it looked horrible, and I didn't like the way I felt. So I went ahead and I just cut it all off, and I had no regrets, no pain, no nothing. I just went ahead and cut it off, and I feel better like this. I feel liberated. I feel great about the fact that I have no hair. Some people in the street might look at me funny and be like, "Oh, she's trying to look manly and all that." No, I'm just trying to look like myself. I'm gonna take the Mary Luminizer to highlight. Um, and in all honesty, people that see women with short hair like me and think that we are trying to look manly, you're just a dumbass. Um, and you are the reason why this fucking world is the way it is, because of your stupid stereotypes and misconceptions. What if I was sick? I'm not trying to look manly. I'm sick, but I'm not. I just choose to have my hair like this, and there is no one that will ever stop me from having my hair like this. Um, yeah, I honestly just love it, and there is no one or anything that was gonna make me stop having my hair the way it is. And if you don't like the way my hair is, get to stepping. That's the way I feel about life in general. If someone is coming up to you and they're trying to dictate your life, or they're trying to tell you how you should live your life, or all of that, if they don't give you food, if they don't give you any help, and they're just there to criticize whatever you're doing with your life, fuck them. They don't If they don't compose anything in your life, then don't let no one control your life, or the way you want to live your life. If you want to live your life the way you live it now, then so be it. No one should tell you how to live your life but yourself, because no one is in your shoes and no one knows what you go through on a daily basis. So, now that we have our highlight, yes, girl, yes, you see the highlight? Ooh. We need to put mascara. We need to fix our bottom lashes. Well, we need to fix our bottom situation down here. And then I'm gonna pop in some lashes, and then we're gonna decide what lippy to do, and we will be done. Okay, so the last thing that we have to choose now is a lipstick. I feel like it should be something light because the eyes up here are really, really smoky. So what I'm going to choose is going to be my ColourPop lipstick in collaboration with Beautycon in the color Beautycon. This is a nice nude color, being that our eyes up here are pretty dramatic. So I had put a little bit of chapstick on, but I just dab it off a little bit. And that color looks like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on. And it's like a nice pinky nude color. Nothing that's going to make you look dead. I feel like This might be a little too light for me, so yeah, I don't know how I feel about this lip. I feel like I need something on top of it, so I'm gonna go in with Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the color Mocha. And I'm just gonna put a light layer of that on top of this lippy. And have those two marry each other. Yeah, much better. I feel like the combination of this lip, it's like a lighter shade of the Kat Von D Lolita lipstick. But yeah, this is it. I forgot to put mascara on my bottom lashes, but I have to go get the kids from school, so they're gonna stay like that. Okay guys, so that is it for this video today. I hope that you guys enjoyed. This is a very smoky look and something that I should not be wearing to go outside right now, but I'm not taking it off. I used the Juvias Plays the Nubian 2 palette, which is this one right here. These colors are really pigmented, and for I paid $20, but for the price, even if you paid full price for these colors, they're just so beautiful. Especially this blue right here. Maybe I should do a look with that blue or this green right here. Really nice. So pretty much the colors that involved this look was this Morocco. No, wait, that's Madagascar. Then we have Jezebel here, and we also added some of this Kenya, and then on the lid we used this Ya color. And yeah, it's a really smoky look. Something that anyone can do. It just takes a lot of blending. And then I just paired it up with a light blush because I didn't want the look to get too crazy on my face. So I just did a light blush, a little bit of contour, some highlight, and just a light lip. And that is it for this look. I also extended my wings a little more than what I wanted to, but what the hell. The lashes are the Ardell Foss Mink lashes. Pretty lightweight. I guess they have more dramatic ones. These are more of the natural ones. And yeah, if you guys would like to see me do any more videos with this palette or any other palette that you guys might want me to use, or if you guys want to see a video of all of my eye palettes, what is that? Of all of my eyeshadow palettes, leave a comment in the section down below. And until next time, guys, bye.